Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us here for Derby della Madonnina in the Italian Serie A, one of the biggest derbies in Italy, guys, between Milan and Inter. Two teams from the same city, two teams sharing the stadium, and two teams that are not fans of each other. Although that was more, I suppose, pronounced before in the older days when you know that Inter had a bunch of
Two
Argentinians in their
players that are
team.
not fans of each other, you mean?
Well, yeah. And then Milan had a bunch of Brazilian players on their team, so they notoriously don't like each other, and that was a huge rivalry. It still is, but not to that extent. But in this game, Jack has a banger of a pick for you guys, and I'm gonna let him talk about it. It's by far, and I mean by far, the biggest odds we've ever seen, I think, on the Pick Dogs ever.
And you
So
think
take it
I'm
away, Jack.
crazy. And the chat
Yeah,
thinks I'm crazy. Wait till he comes up with this.
Well,
go for it, Jack.
yeah. It's a bigger price than Kirk's 4-3 or 5-4, wherever it was that time. It's the same game parlay, kind of. I mean, your book should allow you to take both of these. Look, I'm looking at this rivalry between Dumfries of Inter and Hernandez of Milan. These two players absolutely hate each other. This has been like mentioned for the whole week.
You didn't
building
see the
up to this
picture of
game.
them on vacation together holding hands?
No, they definitely weren't. They were probably throwing darts at each other on their faces on a dartboard. I'm going with Hernandez and Dumfries to both get a red card in this game. It happened a couple games ago. They had a little scrap, but this is a feud that's been building and building for 4 or 5 or 6
That's
games. These
odd.
guys hate each other to the point where Dumfries took a flag off a fan and they attached Hernandez's head to a dog and then Dumfries' head to a man, and Dumfries was holding Hernandez on a lead. Like, this goes a long way back. These guys even wrestled and had to wrestle. Referee just let them go. Didn't even get a yellow card in that game. So, yeah, I'm going with Hernandez and Dumfries to both get a red card. Maybe they just scrap this out. We don't know how many times these two are even going to play against each other. So, yeah, I'll go with both of these to get a red card. But again, as a side play, you want something a bit of a less of a price from me. It's the over 5.5 cards here. It's minus 125. So I like cards in this game, but I like red cards at this price.
Anyways, guys, the price is, as you can see, it is correct, plus 55,000 on this same game parlay for Hernandez, who plays for Milan, and Dumfries, who plays for Inter. By the way, that's left back for Milan and right back for Inter. So they are on the same side of the pitch, which is going to make this even more intense.
Sorry, guys, I'm
But
just going to say
yeah,
this right. Don't take my word for it. Just go and type in Hernandez Dumfries on YouTube, and there's a 3-minute video of all the tackles they put into each other, all the fights there. Just go and look. Just go look for yourself.
God, you're so animated about this.
I'm loving. I can't wait for this to hit. I'm telling you.
what do you have in this game, Kirk?
You know Dumfries is hurt, right?
No, he's playing.
I'm
He
just
is-
joking. I'm just joking. Anyways, I have Inter on the money line. I don't see them losing twice, especially after that Saudi Cup final where Tammy fucking Abraham, Chelsea's Starling, who turned into Milan Starling, who turned into who knows where he's going next, brought them back from the dead in that game. I don't think Inter loses twice to AC this season, and especially not in the league. I think they're going to be pissed. Inter money line at this price, minus 120. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind your pick. I just don't think that Inter can do it by keeping a clean sheet. Both teams had a Champions League game earlier this week, a game which didn't mean anything to Inter, but they obviously beat Monaco, and then Milan lost to Dinamo Zagreb on their own. A game where they needed a win to stay in the top eight, and in the end, they are playing against who are they playing against? I forgot who they got drawn with. Feyenoord. So I want to
Feyenoord,
say
yeah.
they got the easier opponent, but still, those are the two games that you have to play extra compared to the top eight teams, which definitely it's never a good thing. But yeah, for me, I'm taking both teams to score in this one at minus 139. But I think that Kirk, both of our picks are kind of secondary here to Jack's plus 55,000 that he has. I'll definitely be putting like $10 on it. who cares? Who knows? This can hit. We've seen like weird picks hitting all the time, so this one could definitely be on the hit list as well. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining us here. Good luck with all of your bets. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.